Hello, it's Henrika, the whole brain coach. So today I wanted to ask you a favor, and that is to tell me your S.O.B stories. And S.O.B stands for stress, overwhelm, and burnout. And while we're waiting for somebody to be brave enough and raise their hands in the comments and tell us their story, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about stress, burnout, and overwhelm coming right up. Hello again. So, in case you don't know me yet, my name is Henrika Schmidt. I'm the whole brain coach, and I'm a certified neurocoach, which means I use neuroscience to explain my clients' brains and physiology better so they understand the underlying principles of what makes them think, do, and act the way they do. All right. So, S.O.B. All right. So I came up with a friend with this term, S.O.B, S.O.B, a S.O.B story. And S.O.B stands for stress, overwhelm, and burnout. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about this again is because it is rife. So I talk with a lot of women, and a huge percentage says, overwhelm? You coach people on overwhelm? Take my money, and 90% of these people say in the next sentence, I'm just kidding. It's okay. I'm getting better. Or they'll say something along the lines of, well, it is what it is. The hustle won't hustle itself kind of thing. Or they'll say something, it's just a time management thing, or I just need to focus more. Once I focus, then everything's going to fall into place. But the thing is, that then becomes a bit of a chicken and an egg problem, right? So what comes first? Are you stressed because you're unfocused, or are you unfocused because you're stressed? So in their book, Burnout, The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle, doctors Emily and Amelia Nagoski actually use an image of a tunnel to explain the stress cycle, or what an emotional response looks like. So they use the image of a tunnel to say that an emotion has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And as long as we don't close the cycle, as long as we don't traverse the tunnel all the way to the end, and we end up getting stuck in the middle of experiencing the emotion, that's when we're going to get ill. That's when we're experiencing the stress. So I absolutely know what I'm talking about because I have my own S.O.B story. I have my own stress, overwhelm, burnout story. And it was 4 years ago that hold on, let me close the window. I think it's somebody downstairs. So 4 years ago, I started a new job as an English teacher in a Turkish private school. And it was, I had never taught English before. And at the same time, I was undergoing some major emotional upheaval in my private life. So I entered this new profession already being stressed, already coming with a huge emotional stress load. And I did not know about stress cycles. I did not know about how to end an emotional response, how to traverse the tunnel. So my stress hormone load just kept creeping up and up and up and up. And guys, that's just, there have been studies done that show that when you're depressed or anxious or are suffering from very high levels of stress, that will make you more likely to be pessimistic, to see the negative in everything around you. It makes you more likely to see threats where there are none. And it will make you interpret neutral facial expressions as critical or angry. So I did not know what to do. And the first year at school was it was horrible. I cannot stress this enough. But, what most of us then think of doing is, okay, I have to remove the stressor. I have to remove the things in my life that are stressing me out. So I have to remove whatever is stressing me at home or fix it, and I have to remove whatever's stressing me at work or quit the job. But surprise, surprise, maybe not such a big surprise, that's not always an option, right? So, not everybody can quit the job that they have that is stressing them out. Not everybody wants to leave the partner that is making them unhappy and stressed all the time. Maybe you can't, you need the money. Or in my case, I had two reasons why I didn't want to leave this job. One, I still wanted to earn the money. And two, I did not want to quit. Like that was probably the bigger thing, was this job is not big enough to break me. So in Turkey, you have 3 months summer holidays. And after the year finished, I said, okay, I have 3 months to get a handle on this. I have 3 months to figure out a way to get a handle on my S.O.B. Yeah, stress, overwhelm, and burnout. And I did try a lot of things, and bit by bit, I discovered certain things that worked well for me and other things that I didn't enjoy doing. So when I went back to school the next school year, I think a lot of people thought, what the hell is going on here? Like I would just, for example, in between lessons, I would sometimes sneak off. There was like a fire staircase, like that wasn't in use by the students. And I would sneak in there and go up to the top floor and just sit there and meditate. And nobody would know where I'd gone. Like I wasn't making a big thing out of it. I wasn't saying, all right, ladies, I'm going to meditate because it's overwhelming me. Everything is getting too much for me. Yeah. So that was one thing that I would do. If I didn't have the time between lessons, but I was just walking from one classroom to the other, I would get into the lift and I would breathe. And I would breathe in calm, tranquility, peaceful thoughts. And I would breathe out anger, frustration, all the horrible stuff that was piling up inside of me. And it's, like there are scientific studies that prove that these things work. But at the time, I didn't have that information yet. I was just basically amazed at how much of a positive impact just some mindful breathing exercises or, listening to a guided meditation in an abandoned stairwell might have. Yeah. So I did get better. And the amazing thing was it made me an amazing teacher. I mean, like, even if I say so myself. Yeah. But I was happy. I was funny. I was fun for the kids. I had mental capacity left over to actually think of amazing lesson ideas, of games, of activities, and it transformed my experience in that school. So although I could not change the culture at the school, which to this day, if what I'm being told is correct, is very, very toxic, but I did not change anything about the school. All I did was I changed the way I was interacting with my environment. So I don't see any comments, but if you're watching this on replay and you do have your own stress, overwhelm, and burnout story and would like to discuss how to get out of it or tell us how you already managed to get through it, then please, please, please put it in the comments. I will be monitoring the comment section and I will give you my feedback and my support, whatever it is that you need. So this is it for me for today. My name is Henrike Schmidt. I'm the Whole Brain Coach and I work with stressed out professional women who are overwhelmed with their competing responsibilities at home and at work, so they can feel calm, in control of their emotional responses, by teaching them about how their brain works and how to influence their brains so they can create happier relationships and a more successful career. All right, I will be back here next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central European Time. Until then, be good, stay safe, and hit me up in the comments. I'll speak to you later. Bye.